Warning, this video contains a mature discussion about alcohol.
Are drinking games any fun? Let's talk about it. So I wanted to make this video for a couple different reasons. One, mainly being to have a conversation with you guys and get your guys' opinions on drinking games and if they are any fun. And second is I actually saw a publisher, Wood Eye Games, to ask anyone to review the newest game. It was actually on Kickstarter and now available online. It's called F Your Liver. And I thought, why not? Since I had a few buddies coming into town and I don't really have any reviews on the channel yet, I thought this would be an interesting topic with you guys. Before we just dive into this topic, I just want to mention, disclaimer, I am not being paid in any way to create this video. Everything I mention in this video is my own personal thoughts and opinions. So let me just give you guys a quick overview about this game and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So F Your Liver is a simple card game made up of 54 cards. It plays 3 to 20 players and roughly in 20 to 60 minutes. And on your turn, every player draws a card from the top of the deck and you must do what the card says. Overall, there are 6 different types of cards: curse cards, action cards, game changers. There's mini games, drink cards, and there's also roll cards. Let me just kind of talk about what each card does. So with the mini games, those cards actually let you have a mini game inside the game. The action will involve some type of simple game that all players get to play. It could be a game where you name a bunch of celebrities and the last player to name a celebrity has to drink, or it could even be a showdown where everyone points a finger at a player and the player with the most amount of fingers pointed to them has to drink. So with roll cards means you get a roll for the rest of the game. So you could get a roll saying that you're Mr. President and everyone has to call you Mr. President, and if somebody doesn't, they have to drink. Or you can also become the question master and you can trick people into asking them questions, and if they answer them, they gotta drink. Things like that. Action cards means you have to perform an action, otherwise if you can't do it, you drink. Drink cards are pretty obvious. It's either you drink or the person to your left drinks, person to your right drinks, something along those lines. Curse cards are probably the worst because you get a curse and you get it for the rest of the game. So it could be like act like a T-Rex, stuff like that. So curse cards are probably the worst cards to draw in the game. The game changer cards in the game means something gets changed in the game. So maybe no more curses, or you can change a rule up in the game. So those could really change how the game plays. So overall, that is how the game plays. I think if you're looking for a simple card drinking game, this is definitely something you might be interested in. So when I do reviews on this channel, I like to talk about the negative, what I don't like about the game, and what I like about the game for the positives. So let me just start off with the negatives about this game. There's a bunch of silly curses, which is fine, but it really isn't that fun if you get to draw a curse. But I guess that also depends on how many player counts you have when you play this game. If you're playing with a bunch of different people, the chances of drawing a curse is very low. Or if you play with a smaller group like I did, I played with roughly 4 people, chances are you're gonna get 1 or 2 curses in the game, and that just means you're probably gonna end up drinking a lot, which could be fun if you like drinking a lot. Just keep that in mind. If you draw a curse card, you could be drinking quite a bit. Component-wise, the cards are okay. They're a little bit thin, but overall, they do a good job. That being said, that's pretty much my negatives for this game. Now the positives, I would have to say, is that it just fits in a standard card box, so this can fit in your pocket and you can take it anywhere you go. I definitely think this is a good card game to take out camping. You can pretty much take this out to any party, bust out, and have a good time. I personally love the mini games in this game. I found those a lot of fun, and I think that's what makes this game stand out a lot more than other drinking games. The artwork in this game is fine. It's just these cute little liver drawings. So the whole game is just filled with that cute little artwork of livers. So overall, I think F Your Liver is a pretty decent drinking game. I think anyone that can bust it out is gonna have a fun time. I think it should be played at that higher player count if you don't like drinking that much. I mean, the game is called F Your Liver, so title kind of gives that away. But just keep that in mind. So if this game looks interesting to you, I will have it linked down below for you guys if you guys want to check it out. At the time of this recording, I'm not being paid in any way, and if you end up purchasing this game, I do not make any commissions or profit off those links. Now let me just pass the question off to you guys. Do you guys like drinking games? Do you think they are fun? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Or do you guys just like board games? I know personally for me, I think they can be fun depending on the right crowd and depending on the party. Before I let you guys go, please remember, do not drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.